Good morning, everybody. This is Mike Tang with Tang Trades. We'll be looking over the watch list playlist. Looking at PayPal. PayPal had a previous support here. Looking for a potential bounce up, especially right in the morning. It can definitely drop. Usual, it's been hanging around this level, so I'm paying attention. Nvidia at night kind of rallied up a little bit more, so I'm looking for maybe a small pullback for a continuation play. That's the bias for Nvidia. We got JPM, which is, it's been on a trajectory of going downtrend here. Normally I have this marked off at the 159.28 level. This is a level that's been holding for a long time. It broke below, went back above, broke below, and now is recovering back above. So I'm really just looking for a quick scalp up to this level here, and then maybe a continuation downwards. Let's look at Apple. Apple here. Apple, we had a pullback for the entirety of Friday. It's recovering a little bit. I'm looking for a potential break below or recovery back up if it breaks the moving average here. So something to pay attention to. I'll probably wait a little bit till after opening to see if it chooses a direction. And then finally, we have Microsoft. Microsoft has been something that, it's at a previous resistance, and so here it definitely broke below and it recovered back to it. So I want to see if there's a continuation down below or if it's going to be a recovery. So it's just something that keep in mind. All right, and then we'll get into the live trading. So onto the trade recap. I only took one trade right in the morning, and that started on the Microsoft, which is, yeah, as you saw, I just got it right there. Microsoft, I saw that it was rallying up. It was sitting above the previous high, so I wanted to get in on the action. I saw it was getting some resistance on the SMA line there. So I decided to get a quick position in. Of course, after I buy in, it does drop a bit, do a little bit lower, and I was thinking about how I wanted to play this. I was thinking my hard stop is going to be below the 297.13, and so it's pulling back a little bit right now, but it is morning open, so it's not impossible for this to happen. In hindsight, I was trying to play this for a breakout, and it didn't break out, so I probably should have got out here. But as of recently, some of the strategies I've been doing is that I want to kind of play the open range breaks, which this is exactly what this was. It didn't break as high or didn't have the momentum, and it actually continued down to the bottom here where I wanted to get in, or I actually got in another position when it bounced a bit, which was, yeah, I actually had got in another one just because it came down to the low there. But as it stands, as the trade progressed, it kind of went down to the low, and it got down here. I was watching it to make sure to see that it actually breaks or if it holds. This is a point of contention, and we weren't sure at this point what was going to happen, but it is showing some weakness, and you'll see that it kind of just holds here for a little bit of time, but it actually does break, touches it, and I was ready to get out already, right? So I looked at this and I said, okay, maybe it can reverse like it is right now. I was ready to get out, and it does break below. So I click on it. I'm trying to get out, and I wanted to get out, and of course I cannot. It doesn't let me get out. So froze right there. And then, as usual, my typical problems with Webull. I am having some problems with just trying to exit or getting my orders filled, just because it's a little bit slower. I'm even moving my limit order around. In hindsight, I'm thinking about just having my stop orders already set, so then that way if it just goes through it, it'll be able to work a little bit better. But right off in the beginning, I lose about $100. I wanted to get back into another trade for a bounce back up, but fortunately I did not. If we looked at how the market responded for the entire day, right now it's 10:41. What ended up happening was we looked at it. It made a quick pop up or a quick break to about below here. I was actually thinking about getting for a reverse here just because of the reversal or potential reversal. It did reverse a little bit, but ended up pulling back all the way, so I didn't get in. I am playing some puts right now. In my current positions that I have open, I have Roku open because it is a high potential for it to continue to go downwards. So let's just kind of take a quick look at that. We look at the daily chart here. It's been showing a downtrend for a little bit. I think it can break below, and so that's why I'm doing it, or that's why I'm holding it potentially next day. I have one contract there. And then XPEV is a Chinese company. Was reading some news earlier today, and they were suggesting that it was potential to have a conglomeration kind of go downwards to mold them. So right now there's a lot of indecision. I think based on the technical patterns that I've drawn on my other one, give me a second, let me show you, XPEV, that it can continue to go down. I have the lines drawn here. Of course, it can reverse. I was looking for the breakout play to break below. It currently has not happened. I think it's going to pull back to here and potentially go back. My stop is going to be above 39 here. And then from there, we will kind of go that way. I don't necessarily have too many contracts. This is about $200. The other one's also about $200. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But anyways, that's the recap video for today. Currently, I'm sitting negative 200 on my small account. It's rough to be in, of course, in terms of my psyche. I've been taking a couple L's for the past couple days. I am confident in still my strategy. However, what can be said? The market faked us out today, and then also, I catch myself periodically trying to revenge trade. I'm happy that I did not. These positions are kind of more swing positions, so that's kind of what I'm looking at now. If I do end up taking another loss on these particular positions, what I'll end up doing is probably take a little break for a little while and then kind of regather myself before I get back into this thing. All right, but anyways, thanks for watching. Please consider if I know I'm having trouble with getting filled for my options in terms of day trading. However, if you want to swing trade, I absolutely do recommend the Webull app because it is very good at doing longer term trades. The interface is nice, and there is also no commission. If you decide that you want to get Webull, I do have a link below. As soon as you fund the account with $5, you'll get a free stock. I will as well. Helps me out. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.